Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about common words that we use when we're talking about the basketball court. And it's really important to have a common language because then when we are talking in basketball world, then we're all on the same page. So this video is just outlining the basketball court so you guys know the language that we're going to use. So the first one is, you should know that this is the hoop. And this, when we say baseline, this is the line, this is the out of bounds line that's underneath the hoop. This is the sideline, so you have a sideline on this side and a sideline on this side. These are the sides that, parents are usually sitting on one side of the sideline and the coaches and the players on the other sideline. So you have two sidelines. This is your free throw line, so when you get a foul and you are shooting extra baskets, you're going to shoot here from the free throw line. This is your elbow. Your elbow's here, and you have another elbow here. When we say block, this is the block that's right here, and here there's two blocks, our right and the left. This is your 3-point line, and if you shoot behind the 3-point line, that's where you get 3 points. When we talk about at the top of the key, you'll hear coaches say at the top of the key, what we're meaning is up here on top. So offensively, we'll say take it from the top of the key. We're meaning take it from up top here. This is, there's a couple of different words for the space that's in here, all the space in here in this rectangle. A lot of people refer to it as the paint. We're going to refer to it as the house. And this will be important when we're talking defensive strategy because a lot of times you'll hear the coaches say, we want to keep the ball out of the house. And so when we say that, we're talking about all this space that's right next to the hoop. So that's the house. Another really important one is if this is the free throw line, and if you took an imaginary line and drew it all the way out, and an imaginary line on this side and drew it all the way out, these two lines we'd call free throw line extended. So if this is the free throw line, you're extending it, an imaginary line on this side and this side. And the reason why we do that is to split the court in half so that we can better get a better visual of where we are on the court defensively and offensively. So when we talk defense, we'll talk about where's the ball. Is it in front of the free throw line extended, or is it behind the free throw line? So if it's in front, we call this, all this in front of the free throw line, we call that the front court or front yard. This is all the front yard. If the ball's in the backyard, it's the free throw line and everything on the inside. So all this is considered the backyard. So front yard and backyard. Okay, so when we have players, you're gonna have a player maybe up on top. You'll have a player. So this is referred to as the point up on top. This will be referred to as the wings here. These are wingers, and then these guys are referred to as, we can call these like corners down here. So if we say corner, those are down here. If we say wingers, those are here. If we say point, that's up here. Let's see what else. The 3-point line might be referred to as what we call the read line, and that's going to be really important on our offense. We'll talk about that a lot because that's going to dictate if we front cut or back cut, depending on if the defender that's defending us is on the read line. So just so you know, this is the 3-point line, but this is also referred to as the read line. And the last couple are posts. So a lot of players, you'll see a lot of teams will play in here. That's typically called a post player. And so if they play up on top here or here, we call that high post. If they play in between here and here and here, like here and here, we call that the mid posts. And this is if they're playing by the blocks, we call that low post. So you have high post, mid post, and low post. And that's going to be really important to understand when we're working on our offense. And that's it.